let's pretend that everybody who is listening has never listened to any episode before and introduce ourselves. I am Khord Kitty. I am a furry, white kitty who purrs and murs and derps.
Derp.
Alright, Mallius.
I don't always herp, but when I do, I derp.
Mallius, so what about you?
I'm the big brown bear and I can kick ass. Yay, I'm awesome.
And you're new to the show. Like last week, you didn't exist. The week before that, you didn't exist. And suddenly, boom, you're born.
Because of the timing. I come at the perfect time for awesomeness.
You grew from an embryo.
And that's my roommate trying to participate in the podcast, but he didn't fill out the form.
I'm gonna poke your foot the whole time.
He's a bad person. Otter. Otter,
yes?
Tell the world about your loveliness.
My loveliness? Well, my name is Churran Stevenson, and I'm an otter. Hi.
Hi, Otter.
So, hi, my name's Churran. I've been a furry for so long.
And we also have a dragon who was dropped from the call. So I'll introduce him for you. His name is Faust. He's from that British land we like to call the UK.
And apparently he has bad signal.
Yep, sucks for him. Oh well, he missed the introduction.
No.
Sucks.
Wait. He's coming back.
Nope, I called him twice. He's not coming back.
Yeah, I can see that. I see the little bubbles trying to connect to
saying
him.
that he's trying, but it might not work.
Nope, he's screwed. Alright, so...
for those who haven't realized, we're using Skype right now.
Let's see. Here's a part of the show that we have never had before, but I've wanted to have. What has been happening in your day recently?
Well, just today or throughout the week?
Days, just any day, like week, just, whatever happens, recently. Just life, What's happening in your life?
Kind of awkward, considering it's not anything exciting.
It doesn't need to be exciting. It's just like, just random shit. Just what do you do in your everyday life? Because the truth is, what's average to you is completely abnormal and crazy and wonky to me.
Oh, I totally went skydiving last week without a parachute.
Sorry about that, my phone died.
Yeah, Faust, sorry you missed the introduction. We're just gonna have to skip your introduction. Suck for you!
Sorry, my net died. It's kind
of... sucky internet connection.
See if you could raise up your mic, Faust, and so Bear, tell us what has been happening in your days.
Well, I'm trying to get a radio gig with a Castro Youth Radio, just like for gays and stuff.
Gays are awesome.
Yes, we are. We're the one that make the rainbow a fashion statement.
I'm bisexual, so I don't count as gay, but I'm half gay.
Well, actually, you're a part of the community in a way. It's like LGBT,
Khord, I'm sorry to say you're also a furry, so you're about 3/4 of the way there.
Yay! Go. Yeah. I mean, they're straight furs. They just happen to be probably the most lonely furs of them all.
They just hide very well.
There's rare amount of straight fur, so.
And I'm particularly talking about male straight furs. It's very tough to find another female in the fandom because, again, it's like 1% of the whole thing. I mean, let's be honest, it's a sausage party.
Well, you can find females in the fandom, just straight females are hard to find.
And then also, what if that female, most of the females are also bi or lesbian or something,
Yeah, there's quite a lot more lesbians than there are straight women from what I've seen personally.
In my past experience.
Yes. Although, if you look on any website, most of the females are male. Or transgender, however you want to put it.
Or males with female personas for some reason.
Yeah, I'm glad I'm not one of those. Alright, Otter, what happened during your days?
My days? Well, I have a job, so I work a lot, and I push carts. Now, this past week I'm working with cash register. Except for the past 2 days when either our carts guy didn't show up or left early. And guess who had to back him up?
You!
Yep.
You. It was you. It was you
Yep.
all along.
I used to be a courtesy clerk at Safeway, which is a West Coast chain of grocery stores, and all I had to do was take out the trash, push carts, clean up stuff, and bag. But they never let us really work with the cash registers. That's like you have to be, I don't know, more experienced around them, or you have to start out as a courtesy clerk first instead of.
Yeah, I didn't know you used to live on the West Coast.
Yeah, I grew up in Rochester till I was 9. Then I moved to California, and then I moved back to New York about 2 years ago.
Cool. Yeah, I come like all the way from freaking Florida. Like, pretty much it's beautiful, but opportunity-wise is total shit. So I moved to San Francisco.
Well, what I'm thinking about when I think Florida, I think there's a lot of fire ants and there's hurricanes and old people who like have chads just flying everywhere. That's all I got.
That's pretty much Florida.
I mean, I'm thinking like, okay, if I'm a really old person, I want to go to some rich place with like a lot of sun and stuff. Like I don't want to be worried about crazy big cities trying to find work because I'm in retirement. So I'd probably go to Florida or.
Yeah, I would go back to Florida when I'm like 52 years old. I mean, they take care of old people and disabled people, but if you're 20-something, whatever, trying to start your life before retirement, it's not going to happen there.
All right, so all I got to do is be old and disabled, and will take care of me. Do you have an axe? I want to chop off my legs.
Like $600 or $700 Social Security and food stamps. Oh yeah, you'll be covered, especially if you have retirement money.
So, Dragon, what about you? What happened to your day? Days, that is. Dragon, where are you at, Faust? Faust?
Yeah, I think we lost.
Here.
Yay! So what's been going on with your days? Just average every day, whatever.
Just doing the normal stuff, I guess. Chatting to people, editing stuff, and killing bronies.
Killing bronies? Oh my! That's not normal for most.
No, he doesn't kill them, he eats them. He's a dragon, remember?
I'm just imagining just a big field of the My Little Pony characters, and then suddenly a big, scary dragon comes, just biting
their head
off
off.
heads.
I just grind them up into burgers and feed them to people.
I know, you sell the rest of Glue Factory.
Yep.
Kind of sounds like, you could make a business out of that. Make a furry version of McDonald's.
I will make you rip.
Hey, the Big Mac, right? Or no, Big Macintosh. There we go.
Made from the freshest
right.
of ingredients.
The freshest ingredients grown from whatever the hell the name of that farm. Again, I forgot.
Now, I might be wrong, but I mean, I'm just pulling this percentage out of my ass, but I think at this point, about 30% of furries are bronies too.
Yeah.
Which is all.
Kind of count me in it. I met a furry and a brony in person. He started getting me into the show, so kind of add me to that list.
I probably wouldn't want to do that because then Faust is going to bore you.
I know a furry with it. I know a furry with a brony fruit.
Persona. So, no.
I wouldn't do that. As such.
I see. You're more selective about the heads of bronies that you eat off.
Actually, Khord, I know a furry with what owns a brony fursuit.
I mean,
It's
I've shown you
basically-
my the combat thing I've got.
But what if I make a trade with you? I just give you a brony that's a total bitch that I don't like and let you eat them, so you don't eat me.
Oh, bronies are a new virgin sacrifice?
What?
The bronies are a new virgin sacrifice?
I'm not sure.
Bronies who are virgins for sacrifice? No, I think you're right. There's quite a few virgins there, but not necessarily all.
They're all
Same with the furry fans.
Wait, I'm the only part brony that is not a virgin? Oh my god.
Ew, you're not a virgin? That's disgusting.
No. Gross.
Hey,
nothing in common.
I've been to date scene, okay?
Ew, you've been around PPs and vajayjays. Gross!
So, wash your hands.
So on the topic of PP and vajayjays, what I've been doing with my days, well, been doing a lot of work, but when I'm not working, I'm just lazing all day, just typing to furries on Skype, and that's, and playing a bunch of OMG Pop. And nobody knows what OMG Pop is, so that's like a big flash game site.
I definitely don't.
Just a flash gaming site, lots of clones, but I've been playing it since about 2009 when I saw it in some sort of article about the best websites of the year on Time.
What are the top 50, 100, or?
No, it was like 50. It was on a good list. I was looking at the list and I was like, oh, boring website, what's this? Oh.
Now you have bragging rights.
No, but it's just, like they have Mario Kart on there, except instead of Mario Kart, you could be a dog driving a cheeseburger. That's my character. I'm a dog driving a cheeseburger.
Okay, that actually sounds better than Angry Birds. I gotta check it out.
Yeah. And then they have something called Balluno, which is the same thing as Bomberman, except instead of a Bomberman, mine is actually a white cat with sunglasses and white boots.
And multi-core die?
Yeah, the only problem is there's a lot of kids on there, and you know how kids could be? They're really annoying little twerps.
Oh, 11-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should know that was coming.
But luckily, every once in a while, you'll find some adult age people that are just very bored.
Very, very, very bored.
All right, now let's get to the topics of the day. Oh. All right, starting on for Breeze. Now, when I'm going to a furry con, that's the one thing that I think all furries should have, because you know how many of them don't take baths? Furries!
Okay, how can you, not take a bath when you're sweating, pretty much providing sweat for the Grand Canyon in the first
I think
you might have to
it's
go to a
not
con and
all
get
that do it, really. It's more of the fact that, yeah, after you've been in one, you got to have a little wipe down. But there are some general times, the halls and stuff have been just generally hot and stuff, so because of all the bodies there, if you think about it, the halls just you just sweat from just being inside.
Well, a hotel full of lots of guys can be hot.
Oh, it looks like we have Sly the Raccoon, who has come out of nowhere after being dormant and missing the introductions.
Yeah, I just heard his freaking ghost or microphone or whatever just clicked in.
He's actually not in yet, so.
Oh, he isn't?
No, he's just typing.
I'll type to him to join in, and then I can try to stick in the introduction, but it'll be very hard considering how tight the schedule is.
Incoming.
Yeah, it's such a tight schedule. We have to squeeze everything in. Oh my god. So
Alright, Sly, even though that you missed the introductions, and now everybody has no freaking clue who you are, and they probably are really untrustworthy of you, I'll let you do the introduction.
Didn't we go through this last, 2 podcasts ago?
Well, but the thing is, every time somebody goes and listens to a podcast, they don't listen to the first and second and the third. I mean, it's not like a TV series or 24. It's more like...
It's not like...
That's the biggest thing on Furries, greatest podcast in the world.
It is not like anyone knows to read a damn information, so...
Khord. We have listeners?
Yeah, we have 2 of them. My mom and me.
Oh, best listeners.
Here, Mom, see what I'm doing. Aren't I important? Alright, Sly the Raccoon. Tell us about yourself.
Hi, Sly the Dragon on FA, although my species is a raccoon.
It's like
But yeah. And currently...
Tell my roommate to shut up, because I told him you have to fill out a freaking form first before you do it. You can't just jump into a podcast. You can't do that in his bed.
I just
Well...
Once my roommate fills out the form and, the I-9 and everything, I might let him in the podcast, but only if then. Until then, you have to shut the fuck up.
And if work is set for
And then he's going to just do whatever it takes just to annoy you now.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the way roommates work, especially when you, like.
Alright, so that was Febreze.
Febreze.
So basically before the episode I was like, okay, everyone let's come up with a topic, and sometimes they pull it out of their ass like Febreze. But no, that was a good conversation. And it came all from Febreze. Now think about it, it was good.
That reminds me, I need to go buy some.
I'm almost out.
I know one of my roommates bought it, and it's somewhere lying on the house, because, like, what happens is, well, we got a lot of people living in the apartment, so when, like, everyone decides, I'm not going to pick up the trash, it gets stinky. Right now, luckily, it's all clean, but it's just like, when I see one person taking out the trash, I'm like, holy shit, someone's going to help me, sweet! And I take it out with them.
Oh my god, we have support.
Oh, I know, Sly, how about on the spot, come up with a topic, and we will rip.
On the spot.
Totally on the
Yes.
spot.
Boss.
Do
On the
it.
spot. Just do it randomly.
Chug.
Do it. In 3, 2, 1, topic. Topic.
Thinking.
Is it okay that I actually...
You just have to go right now, boom.
Thinking.
Okay, is it okay that I already prepared for mine?
No, it's actually a lot better.
What did everybody else pick? So I won't pick the same.
All right. Well, for me, it was an extra acting. Then we have furry books.
Extra actings?
Yeah. Like
And then we have the news article. Yeah, for me.
We have someone who was arrested on Facebook for making a video with a minor, Febreze, and we already said furry books.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. I'll just start.
Okay. Wait.
How about I'll let you think about it.
Yes?
I'll let you think about it, and you can put it in the chat. Right now, let's just go to extra actor because it sounded like you were like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Yeah.
The reason why I put
We all are.
the reason why I put that in there, I mean, it's my career, but not a lot of people know what the extra actor is.
Well, I have an idea. It's just you're just basically
Come on.
you're like the kind of guy that just you're like in the background, but you're in no way like starring.
Bingo. We have a
Like
winner.
a movie or a TV show. You're just there to be there to add to the scene.
The thing I hate is every time I say I'm that, they're like, oh my god, you're a star, you're the most amazing thing in the world.
Oh yeah, I was the guy that was eating a hot dog in the background. Yeah, you know.
But the people who are eating the hot dog in the background, they're not paid much more than the guy working at McDonald's.
Yeah. Ouch.
What? The guy, to be a background character?
Yeah, they are paid minimum wage.
Still a job though.
Yeah. But, I mean, when you're next to some people who are, like, literally paid, like, millions of dollars because they're the stars, it's kind of weird because you have two people next to each other, one of them with the wages that, like, just make yours seem like shit, you know? It's like, whoa!
I know. Well, that's the way it works, really.
It's like you're making burgers next to the CEO of McDonald's.
King or something. And that case,
Wendy's.
Black fries that?
Beep,
Beep, beep, beep.
like, I'm sorry to say, but I am an actual actor, and I'll be sure to call you for an extra job.
Oh yeah, sure. Like I'm going to travel all the way to California. you better be paying for transportation and lodging too.
Hey, if I make money,
Lounging.
you know.
Oh, gee.
Make money too, guys. I do the whole work thing.
No, I'm not. I'm just so you know, I'm not going to give my roommate an introduction. I know he wants it. He wants to be a part of it because he's so lonely. Look at Edward's crying. I'm so sorry.
I know. He can edit. Make him edit.
Well, because editing is kind of a bitch. I kind of like the idea of not editing. I think, okay, so the last episode, I might not post it up just because it's like, I don't know. It's like editing is like, I don't know. And I kind of lost it because I think my computer is a mess of trillion files.
Trust me, I kind of know how you feel. I used to like do a radio show a long time ago and editing for hours and hours. But try editing an entire show using just a classic version of Sound Recorder. Yeah.
Yeah, what I'm doing now is I'm just like, okay, let's just attack the silence, and that's the best we could do.
Sounds good to me. Kill silence.
Eat the silence! Get it!
Right, attack the silence and try to attack stuttering if you can. So basically, like, we don't. So
I haven't heard the British guy talk. I like his voice more. Talk more, Faust.
Yes, I love a British voice.
Yes. Tell us a story.
A story about what?
About how British land was constructed.
About how England was constructed.
I guess that's not very furry. Something furry in English. I don't give a shit. Just you have a nice voice.
I wouldn't know where to begin, but let's say way back in the era of, I don't know, Henry VI, a random...
That's awesome.
That's so beautiful. So eloquent.
Remember history. Facts not included.
It wasn't, Henry VI wasn't a human. It was really a ferret in a disguise. Hence why he killed, like, a lot of shit. A lot of women.
Yeah.
That was random.
No, it's true. It's Henry VIII. There's also a song by the Kinks called Henry VIII. I don't know if anyone remembers. I am Henry VIII, I am. I got married to the widow next door. She's been married several times before.
I unfortunately heard of the song.
Alright, next topic, furry books. I'd probably be silent this whole time because I do not read any books.
Neither do I.
Shame on you.
Books are long and hard, and where's the pictures?
I know.
Pictures.
But where's the youth stories?
Some of these do have pictures.
I'll read books once they become all like pull-out books where I could just like move the hand around like, hey, he's waving!
Habits.
Oh.
Alright, no, Sly, no, it wasn't Sly who brought up that topic.
Me.
It was
No,
you,
it wasn't.
so...
But I
It's
do
correct.
have my own collection of furry books. Aha.
Aha. Alright, so it's Sly and me talking about this. Yes.
Great.
Oh god.
So what books does our guys
Sure.
got?
I only have two, unfortunately. I
Okay.
live with the parents, so it's kind of hard to explain. Well, I've got this book, and it has an obviously free image on the cover.
Right.
I have two, and they're by the same person. Very, very good author, Kyle Gold.
Aha. So do I.
I've seen
I can
Kyle
see it.
Gold like 3 times. I'm not even a fan, but it's like he keeps popping up at cons. It's like... you
Oh yeah,
can't-
he's right there by
There are
Fruit.
times where he records Unsheathed with Cam Arasaki live at whatever con he's in. So
Oh, he
I can
was
see
at
that.
a Furry Fiesta, I believe, last month. Right there next to Blotch at the Fur Plant table.
yeah,
So-
yeah,
Yeah,
he's always near Blotch. He's always near Blotch, and right, that's like a guarantee. Like whenever.
Also, spoiler: there may or may not be a Blotch Other Pride badge at some point in the future. May or may not.
Now, isn't he always wearing this kind of dorky cowboy hat?
He has like a British hat, I think,
A British
Mhm.
hat? I didn't know that. Oh,
like a British golf hat, fancy-looking golf hat thing.
wow.
It's either a golf hat or it might be like a fedora. I think it's a fedora.
He's wearing that too.
You know, the sad thing is, like, he's pretty dignified, but come on, he makes furry gay porn books. I mean, that
Those are the
seems
best
wrong.
kind.
Yeah, and I'm
Those
reading
are the
one
best
about
kind
the
Those are
video.
the best kind.
I know, but I mean, wouldn't you expect somebody to act more like Ron Jeremy if they're into some sort of business like that, and not like
I mean,
Princess Di?
I mean, that's like the only miracle
But
to get me to
The
pick
thing
up
is,
a book.
reading his books, especially, sometimes it provokes thoughts about about society in general. Like although I'm going off his Lee and Dev series, divisions, isolations, play, and opposition. It's like what would happen if a furry, not like a furry, but just like what would happen if a homosexual football player just came out in public. So
are you saying it's really possible for somebody to write a college thesis paper about furry gay porn books reflection on human society?
Oh, it's been done.
I wouldn't even believe that.
Too many times.
I did not believe that for a second.
It was actually brought up at the erotic writing panel. I was there at Furry Fiesta, and they explained certain things.
And they had a thesis?
They went into the whole, for this kind of ideal thing, and actually when you write, make it to where it's actually somewhat realistic, and actually give it some thought.
Right.
And a lot of people who were there actually went way further than I thought they would. It actually did a pretty good job.
All right. Although that's just kind of a stretch in the imagination, just thinking oh, yay, we got gay furries having sex, and they're changing society.
Yay!
Oh my god.
I need to change those anyway.
Oh, it's so deep.
Sometimes for the good, sometimes for the bad, but they're changing it.
Dragon, what furry books do you have?
None.
Damn it. Change the topic then!
I don't really read very much books, unfortunately.
It's alright, I don't read either.
Neither do I. The only thing that comes to a miracle close to books is pretty much stuff on FA, and that's about it.
I'm the one mostly doing the stuff rather than actually reading or viewing it.
Same way as Inky.
Yeah.
Alright, let's see. Sly, have you thought of a topic yet?
Not yet.
Okay, we got one more topic. It's somebody who was arrested in Facebook with... excuse me! Someone was arrested on Facebook for making a video with a minor. I don't know any of the details about this.
Yeah, well, I have the full details. And online with a dumbass tag, okay, kids, here's an advice. If you're going to have sex with a minor, don't record it on video. However, if you must record it on video, for Christ's sakes, do not post it on Facebook. Duh. Anyways, woman charged after posting sex video to Facebook. A 19-year-old woman was charged with pandering a sexually oriented. Let's do this again. Sexually oriented. Damn it!
I think the correct term is orientationated.
Yeah, whatever.
Sexual orientation.
Damn it! I was hoping I would not.
No, I get it, but it kind of reminds me of this other story that I read yesterday of somebody who was not paying the $150 a month in child support, but then on Facebook he had this picture of him just swimming in money and booze, and then he got 3 felonies because of it.
Anyway, the case against Takia S. Clemens, what kind of fucking name is that? Sounds like a martini drink. But really, that would make a nice martini drink. I mean, with a name like that, shit.
I wouldn't know. I'm too young.
Wait, how old are you?
I'm 18.
Yeah. I'll sneak you a drink.
Just go to Germany, then you'll get all the beer you want. Or
hell yeah.
What's age down there? 14?
I heard 18.
Faust, do you know of any places that'll give us all free beer if we were to visit your strange country across the big, wide ocean?
I don't think they would, but you'd only have to be 18 here, to be honest. And
snap! I think I know an otter who's going to immigrate soon.
Well, that's not a good idea, except there's just one
double
problem.
The British, double the fun.
There's just one problem.
What?
I hear you guys don't have that many furry cons.
We've only fortunately got one here in England, and there's another one opening up in Scotland at some point.
Well, I think I heard there's 5 in Germany, am I right?
No. No, there's one in Germany, and it's the
No,
biggest.
yeah,
Eurofurence?
which is Eurofurence.
Yeah, they've got
Biggest-
mini ones around Europe, but there's like not really big as such. They only get like about like 100 or 200, I guess.
Huh,
If
now,
that.
let's see. Right now, I'm looking at a FurryCon map, and what I said, it appears to be true. I think there are really 5 FurryCons.
Like the whole world?
In
Oh.
Germany,
Yeah.
in just Germany. There's something called Cologne Fur Dance.
No, they're not
No, I heard of that
technically.
one.
They're not technically cons. They're more like
Like,
giant
get furries.
rights.
Well, it says Nefit Minicon, HCon. So that sounds like a real con. Berlin Con, something called East. That seems legit.
There's a few, like I said, there's a few random stuff, but I'm not sure if you'd count them as cons as such. But I think they're listed on there. But they're more like some of them are literally just like one night giant day party type things.
I mean, other than drinking age, I don't think it would top the one we had here in Dallas
No.
last month.
This looks legit. This thing called East Furverance. Oh wait, maybe that's just Furverance. East to Furverance. It happens from September 27th to 30th last year, but no, it has a registration and everything. So yeah, I'm pretty sure there's 5 cons in just in Germany. So hey, Otter, go
According
there.
to our Twitter feed for the convention, we were 19 people away from becoming the 6th largest furry company.
Hmm.
6th
Wait,
largest.
how much attended your one?
We had almost 1,600.
1,600. Wow.
It was a lot.
I used to always go to Further Confusion because I was literally like just a few feet away from it because my college campus was right next to it.
Yeah, well, with
Right,
with our one, we're like the second biggest outside the US. Outside,
I'm
anyway.
busing the taxi away.
Yeah, I think it's like Anthrocon, then Further Confusion, and then it's Rocky something. I don't know.
Yeah,
Party
but
Mountain.
Yeah.
we don't kind of. Oh, out here it's EF and then us. With our one.
All right.
Let's see.
So Sly, thought of any topics yet? Sly.
Not sure.
Oh boy. All right. So I'll just say the
You're on
first
the
thing
road.
that comes to
Name
mind.
the first object that you see.
Recharger.
My phone.
All right. Well, we have recharger and phone, so let's combine them. Phone rechargers.
Oh God.
Now,
And together we four.
I have this crazy thing. It looks like one of those Japanese Space Invader monster things, but it's really a super phone recharger that's it's like USB connected to like every single type of connector you could put into a phone, and I sound like an idiot because I do not know the terminology. But you could basically fit this thing onto any phone. I got it for like $15 in either Chinatown or Japantown, and it's amazing.
Sounds like a universal charger.
It basically is, yeah. It's crazy.
I need one.
Yep, I'm so glad phones went, have the same charger now. They can all take the same charger now, so it's very convenient. So, and it's a lot easier to ask for it if you could charge your phone than to get something else charged.
About
Well, you
Like
see,
some
you got
other
the
device.
Samsung, you have the LG, this one, and they're all slightly different. No.
Right.
There's a specialty one
That used to be the
make you go
case.
WTF.
About 3 days ago, I was at the Grand Central Station, and I was trying to get an old iPhone I had, like the glass repaired, and they were telling me, oh, no, we're going to have to replace the whole thing. I'm like, do you have to make the system the iOS 6? And they were like, yeah. I was like, okay, fine. Because the thing about the iOS 6 is it sucks because it makes it so... Well, it just makes the map incredibly hard to use, and oh my god, now the roommate is bringing the cat right over here.
Yay, kitty.
Oh, I think did you hear that? It was like,
Yeah, I heard it a little.
Pick it up,
oh yeah, she said he was trying to find it more interesting to talk about. Well, Sly, this is the last. This is it. Boom. It's now or never.
Music.
Okay, well, this time.
Talk about how shitty opera is.
Oh, my roommate said talk about how shitty opera is, but I won't because you have to fill out a form. You have to fill out a form.
Hey, come on, opera is okay. Yeah, for one day of a year.
Stop it. Sounds wrong.
National Opera Day.
That's awkward.
What you mean, like
Yeah.
operas and stuff? And like,
I mean,
theatre?
hell, I went to perform in one. I mean,
Experts British Dragon, sorry to speak. Share
I
wisdom
think
with us.
I think they're pretty cool, to be honest. I mean, you get all this kind of junk nowadays. It's good to have something that seems like a quality performance. I mean,
No,
to be honest,
I don't go to the theatre. I go to the opera.
The thing that confuses me.
it's the same difference, really. I mean, one's acting, one's
yeah,
singing.
it's the same damn
But
thing.
they
actually.
There's this
They're
guy
not
named
going out there on
Mika.
stage.
Faust. Have you heard of Mika?
Mika.
Mika
Sounds familiar.
He's
Mika,
a super
Mika Churran.
flamboyant. He's a very flamboyant gay artist from. I'm so used to calling it British land to be funny, but yeah. Gay, bro.
British land?
And for some reason, like he had this one song where he's like da 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 da, and then he disappeared off the map, and I was like, where did he go?
The fuck?
I guess he's never heard of me either. Never mind. All right. Oh yeah. Now I wanted to just randomly look at the news. Because there's always something fun in the news.
Meanwhile, out in Aussie land,
Aussie land.
Aussie land.
Dingo stole my baby.
It sounds like an all kangaroo theme park or something.
I'd go.
careful, everything there wants to kill you.
All right. So I'm looking at the Onion. Physicists confirm they have found and killed the God particle. And they're all like, yeah.
You mean the thing that creates religions? Yes.
There you go. Let's see. And then it has one news story.
old
Old refrigerator unable to control when it releases water anymore.
Well, that's what happens with old age.
So you mean my fridge is going to have Alzheimer's and start going to random places now like it's sleepwalking?
The fridge cannot walk.
Heavily
I
mine.
think I'll have to play bingo to their old fridges. I'm happy.
Oh, here's a good one. YouTube reaches 1 trillion racist comments.
Nice.
I believe that.
I'd believe that, you know.
Put them this one.
I just love to get more.
That's actually surprising. I was thinking that as well. It took them that long to reach 1 trillion racist comments on YouTube.
They must have missed quite a few.
I
actually.
wonder how many are M-bombs.
All right, now we have on the Yahoo News. Oh, sorry, I don't want to interrupt you. Go on.
Nah, go ahead.
No, I was just like wondering. It's just like I wonder which is the most common like phrase out of there, or which is the most common racist insulted.
Should I say it or?
It's probably you're a fag. That's probably it.
What? You're a what?
You're a fag. That's probably the most common comment on YouTube.
Boy, what you call
Oh,
it?
Yeah,
That's,
but that's not racist. That's
Yeah.
It's racist against gays if you consider gay to be a race, which some people.
No,
No,
that's
it's-
not a race.
Well, then how come people say the
It's not
Jewish
a
race? Because Jew is not a race; it's a religion.
well, they're
More of a culture.
okay. You kind of have a point here.
All right, so
They kind of do have a point, but I wouldn't classify a gay person as a race.
Yeah, unless rainbow is a new skin tone.
I would classify a race as a race, and both religion and gender, I mean, or sexuality, those are not races, but they, it'd be funny to think if they are. I'm a part of the
No.
gay race! Go me! Gay power!
Yay! Oh my god, this is so awesome.
Totally!
I can't really do the preppy bitch voice right now. My voice needs to come back 100%.
Alright, so here is a story that will, I'm sure, get everyone fuming. Top of Yahoo News. Obama urges lawmakers vote on assault weapons ban.
You know, I'm
So,
from Florida.
You don't
and
need a powerful
Is that the
weapon.
Onion?
That's-
No,
Yeah,
this
yeah.
is the
no,
normal.
that's the real story. Yeah.
Oh, it's it. Okay.
So what he wants to? I know I heard about the thing. He wants to ban all certain types of guns, right?
Yeah, he wants to ban all assault weapons, but the big thing is this is all because of the Newtown Massacre, but here's the thing nobody will tell you. The Newtown Massacre was not actually done with assault weapons.
Well, we know that much, but
And the point that the gun wasn't his and that the guy was mental.
Well, doesn't he like that? Isn't the thing is he wants to limit the amount of like ammo and stuff, or is it like the fact he wants to just completely ban civilians having like things?
Well,
like,
he
proper
can't
guns?
ban like everyone. I mean, there are some rednecks out there that would keep their guns.
They would, yeah, obviously the fucking rednecks. You think you're really gonna take like a gun off a redneck?
There's this one fur I know, and he was actually telling me before that the whole term assault weapon was made up by the anti-gun lobby, and that really it's just a new term, and it really doesn't mean much of anything. And then you could also say, hey, guess what? Oh, no, wait. My brain turned off. Let's go to the number 2 story. More people have access to cell phones than toilets.
Actually, that's kind of true for some reason.
We need more toilets, I guess, or less cell phones.
Wait, well, it's because like some people have more. Well, because you can buy more cell phones than you would a toilet, but you can't really use a cell phone as a toilet. Well, actually, technically, it shouldn't really be called a cell phone. It's a mobile
Actually, there might be an
phone.
app for that.
I'm gonna poop in
Well,
my
an app that makes your phone eat your shit.
Yes, you just squat over it and just let it go.
I'm gonna make it all work. I'm gonna
No.
talk into my toilet and then poop on my cell phone.
Oh,
Hey, wait,
that
that
would
was rule
really
3.
that would be really easy to carry around. Just carry around this big ass white thing or whatever color your toilet is.
I got a pocket toilet. Yay!
Pull it out of your
Or-
pocket like a fucking cartoon.
You know what we just did, right?
Huh?
You know what we just did, right?
What did we just do?
We just broke rule 3.
What's
What?
rule 3? What's
If
rule
anyone
3?
listen- if anyone's listening to Notcast, you know what rule 3 is.
What the heck is that?
So, I'm in a big
It's a
city.
train. I like trains.
No, that's not.
Ooh.
There's somebody hit by another car while in a car and they can't drive.
Alright, so
Basically,
Otter, tell us
please,
about rule 3, since, I mean, I do
Rule three.
listen, I have
Right.
listened to
It's just
Notcast,
been
just
a
not
long
closely
time
enough.
since.
They mentioned this a lot in the original episodes, but
Right.
this is basically don't discuss the other water sports.
Don't discuss water sports?
I
Yes.
just
Scat
not
or water sports.
it's not mentioning it.
Just
I mean,
scat and water sports, right? Yeah.
With that note, let's conclude today's episode with a group song.
What the hell's a group
I am
song?
We are
cool
editing
that
that out. We are going to edit that.
no.
that
Yes,
one
we
part.
are.
Yeah.
That bit, it never happened. That bit never happened.
Podcasting is so
Yes.
fun.
Let's
Oh,
just talk
happened.
over him so we can't actually hear him singing.
Okay,
No, we should just edit everything except his voice.
bye bye
And what's going
everyone.
on.
Bye bye.